Alright, cool, let's see. I see Koa, Hack, Zenny, Chris, Jericho, Quan, Forest, Dragonblade, Spatula, Tablespoon, Ninja. I'm doing okay, dude. Oh no, it's a white woman. Oh fuck. Better hide, better run. What's up? How is everyone doing today? I see Zylmans as well.
What's up, June?
How do things be? Now, I saw the thing that you posted that you sent to me. It's okay, don't worry about it. Vacation started unpredictable, everything went to shit. Well, do have fun, okay, Jericho? So, for now, let's see here. There we go. So, I have a little poll for you guys in case you guys want to see something today. But let's see here. Yeah, hey there, Red, what's up? Bit tired. I'm also a bit tired, but I'm doing okay. I just ate, and I need to get some groceries actually, but I don't know if I have received my meal voucher thingies. Because otherwise, you know, groceries can be expensive, you know? So I'm just going to be checking if I have received them. Hopefully I did. Well, that's the thing that I also want to be absolutely clear on is that people, like, you don't need to change yourself. Like, from the very beginning that you were bored, you were fine as is. There was absolutely no need to change anything. You're fine. Just, there was no need for that. So therefore, just, you know, it is the world that is trying to make you see or do things that makes things a little bit more difficult than it actually should be. Yeah, honestly, for me, tournaments, not exactly a thing that I go to anymore. I'll say, hey, Riot, what's up? Phasmo? You guys want to play some Phasmo? Phasmo it is. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, the Steam is shitting itself. It's Tuesday. I forgot. Yeah, so apparently, we cannot play Phasmo. I'm not sure what will happen if I boot up the game. I mean, I can try, I guess, and then we'll see. Play anyway. Let's see. I hope that it's not like a clean save rate like that.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
All right, cool. So, yeah, it's funny. Like when I woke up, one of the first videos. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so I'll say the store. An Aster, the zip zop, but let's see. They also can stream. Well, at least what I'm using works, so I'm happy with that. But what I would like to say is, when I woke up, I'll say it weird then. When I woke up, one of the first videos that was recommended to me on the YouTube app was a video from Kurzgesagt, where they're saying that AI is basically killing everything, and yeah, it's just crazy with all the things. Like when I try to look for like some music that isn't AI generated, 90% of it, of all the results that you get on YouTube, is AI generated, and like authentic content is going to be, yeah, just getting fucked on though. But that's why it is a dark time for content creators. And recently, with something that Twitch also implemented, is that when lurkers don't get seen as viewers, for example, viewer counts go down drastically. And yeah, it is not exactly easy right now. And of course, with additional laws and things are being introduced, for example, the age verification thing, which is something that they might also do with Twitch, is that where you have to verify and like give your governmental ID things to be, to be eligible to stream or something along those lines. I don't know what it was. Or to interact or something like that, right? You had to verify, otherwise, yeah, we're basically out of the game. So yeah, as a content creator right now, it's not gonna be fun. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, like with more DDoS attacks and whatever is happening, if we give our governmental things and literally during those attacks, they, like other people that shouldn't have the information, are going to have that information. So what the hell? Hello, Kunoa, what's up? And again, there should be a filter on AI-generated content. Like, if people want to see AI-generated content, that's fine. But I feel like there should be a filter on whether you want to see it or not. Right? Basically like a button or something that says, like, filter out AI-generated contents. But at the moment, people are, of course, going to find loopholes around that, that even AI-generated content will be able to, will be able to pass through those small loopholes and dodges, the thing, that it will still get to the main thing, to the main contents that isn't AI or supposed to be for non-AI generated content. It's just that it's difficult nowadays that people have access to it and they don't really have to verify, or there is no way where it officially automatically claims like, hey, this thing is AI generated, like some kind of a watermark or something like that. Then people can edit that out and then boom, there will always be people who will find a loophole around it. Yeah, and thing is, someone sent me a video of like one of my, but not my artworks, is just like something with like a template thing, that was made for me, and then with my model. That's what I wanted to say. So with my model, and then someone ran that through, what is it? Also, I think it's Gemini thing, the Google, or whatever the fuck it was, and run that through, and yeah, the video can be seen in our Discord, and it's crazy to what extent that AI can already do those things. And then funnily enough, there was also someone that reacted to like Zelda Williams, for example, the daughter of the late Robin Williams, where she said that it's morally wrong to use AI to revive people from the dead, in a sense. That you can animate those pictures, or pictures that make it look like it's alive, which is such a, I don't know, like I feel like if you already know that people are deceased, it kind of disrespects the whole memories, the genuine memories that were made during the times that those people were alive. So yeah, I do agree with Zelda, so. Laura Danny, what's up? I mean, is the title not updated? Okay, it is, never mind. Also, why did it label it as a mature game? Phasmo is not a mature game, what the hell? But yeah, Hidekano, I've seen you before. What's up? How do things be? Red, why are you trying to use AI? Stop using AI, stop it. Because this is literally the problem that people get themselves into is that, and I really urge people to watch the video of Kurzgesagt, like talking about AI, like literally their most recent thing, where, again, AI is getting fed misinformation, and then that misinformation will become the truth for people, and that will not make any sense whatsoever. That's why just stop it. Turn it off, Eddie. Turn that shit off. Anyway, back to the ghosty goose. I think that was DOS projection. I don't know. Something zoomed by at the speed of light. And it's interesting to see how people will resort to AI instantly, especially people like on college, for example, like today's students. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it as it is. But today's people who go to college are, for the vast majority, not thinking how or not learning how to think for themselves and just resort to, oh, I don't know it, AI will solve it for me. And that's it, boom, done. It's like, dude, like fucking fact check the things, please, but they don't. They just try to believe whatever AI is telling them. It's like, stop being stupid.
Nobody would be crazy enough to build a boat out of glass!
So it is you, Weird, then. I figured that it was you. Thank you, though. Thank you for breaking the stream. But again, it's people nowadays, they just believe whatever they see without actually thinking for themselves. That is the day and age that we live in today. Hooray, people are stupid. People cannot think critically anymore, and whatever you're thinking that is not in alignment with them, it is automatically making you their enemy for no reason whatsoever, even if they have not talked a single word with you. The age of unreason is literally what we're in right now. But in terms of ghosts, it is not a wraith, that's what I know for sure. So we do have doubts, so it's going to be an Oni or a Raiju. Onis are fun, Raijus aren't. I apologize for being distracted by cats. Let's see. So, in terms of ghosts, we know what it is. It is an Oni. Oni fans.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, so the fun part always in the beginning of Phasmo is trying to figure out where the ghost is, but surprisingly, I did see the light flickering. I saw them, meaning, ghost, you have to be close. There we go, ghost location found. The ghost is in the garage, so we're gonna see with the camera how you can pick up some things. Indeed, we have the orbs and a turn on the car alarm, so yeah, it's just vibing in there right now. So at the moment, the only two, considering that we only have ghost orbs right now, but the only two that I need to worry for at the moment would be the Revenants and the Thay. Those two are the two threats. Everything else is perfectly fine. Alright, so, yeah, with the evidence that we have at hand, so we have dots, a ghost orb is not UV. So Yuri, Yokai, Raiju, absolutely chill, Faye, not chill. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. Well, yeah, kind of the same thing, I guess. But also, we do have a thing that is a bit of a problem, unless I stay here long enough or risk it. But, now speaking of UV, like UV in the South, they're chill, they're chill. Sadly enough, I don't think that we, are friends anymore due to whatever happened, even though I still like to be friends. It is the age of unreason that we live in. Anyway, speaking of ghosts, normally, like, Thays are very unpredictable, right? Thays are one of the few ghosts that can hunt no matter what your sanity is. So, considering that this Thay has not been doing much, guess that it's a chill Thay. Oh well, that much for the ghosts. It should be a Thay, so it's gonna be fine. At least, well, fine, now it should be fine. Since, yeah, I could have hunted already. Like, there's no way that it's a mimic because a mimic doesn't have Dulce projection.
Hello, Tabby and everyone, Tabby Stem Wave.
Like prepared some jobs for you.
So yeah, there we go. It is a Thay. Also, Mokshiro, thank you so very much for the, thank you so very much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I do hope that you're having a wonderful day. Do take care of yourself first and foremost, and, you know, be treating yourself to something nice, alright?
Why were you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated?
I have hydrated. Okay, I'll be okay. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, much spooks. Much spooky.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Copy
Alright, cool. I know where the ghost is. The ghost is in the kitchen, so let's pack our gear, get ready to go in there. Not exactly. Like, if you play on harder difficulties, they will. Though it's not as frequent as you think. Otherwise it's very difficult to, you know, to play a game. Because if they constantly move and there's a lot of rooms, then yeah. But they do move around. Well, they can move around if they want to. But the vast majority, they will stay for a very long time, if not the entire game. It can change rooms, not as much. But again, that increases on difficulty. So yeah. And B, while you guys are losing your shit and I'm just like fucking dead silence, is like, okay, yeah, just typical ghost behavior. That's fine. Well, no, I haven't because well, ghosts just don't exist. Dude, let me be clear though. I do feel like a soul exists. Like a soul or a spirit exists. Like the thing that we have in us. That's what I do believe, that is something out there. We're not just merely flesh and bones, in my opinion. It would kind of feel pointless to just have that and that's it, right? But ghosts, like, that would linger here? Like, dude, this place sucks. Why the hell would you stay here? But yeah, it is sometimes a bit difficult. But I don't know if this ghost can hear me. But are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Can this thing work? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And it wants to hunt me. Holy crap. Are you a yokai? Are you a yokai? I get the fear that we're dealing with a yokai. Because... yeah, there we go. See? Talking near a yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of attack. We know what it is. Thing is, though I believe in angels and demons, I feel like what we see as angels and demons, I don't think that there are, you know, angels with, like we depict them as, you know, these white-robed beings with wings and stuff like that. I don't think that that's the format they take. I do believe that there are some guardians, so to say, right? Some kind of a guardian of good, basically, and I would see that as the angels, basically, right? But then you indeed have the opposite side of the coin, which would be the demons that do the complete opposite. And again, like there was indeed a point that I was going to make, that I feel like angels don't necessarily always have to take form into like something supernatural, something like that. But with what Iniquan is saying, I do feel like sometimes you can interact with people or find moments that you might think, or that could be somewhat angelic, right? In terms of, that doesn't seem, you know, like, it feels so a bit out of place. Yeah, you can't really tell what's going on. It feels out of place, but it's also like, it makes you question, like, what is going on? You know, that kind of thing. But that goes both ways, for both good and bad. I'm not going to claim that I'm an angel, though. Far from it. I will never claim that.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
See, there we go. I know my ghost business. See, look at that. It was a yokai. I knew at the moment, like, I was like, there's no way that it can attack that early unless there's some kind of a gimmick, and it was the spirit box. And I was like, oh yeah, there is a ghost that does that. The fucking yokai. I would also not say that I'm divine, no. I feel like no one has any say to claim whether they are divine or not. But no, I am not gonna ever claim that. Something divine is not of this place, but it has good intentions.
Because here seems to be linked to a cursed object. So let's take a closer look. Maybe this will help your investigation.
I know that you guys are joking at this point. Well, half and half. I know what you guys mean. But yeah, nothing of this world, as in the world that we live in, the world that we were born in, is automatically or something that has like divine things that are inherited or that are originating from this world, right? There's something else going on, 100%. Something else is going on, we just don't know what. Alright, cool. We already know where the ghost is, so... time to pack up our stuff. Alright, so none of these ghosts are, like, problematic ghosts, basically. So it cannot be a wraith, even though a wraith would be the most problematic of the bunch. But everything else in here is absolutely doable. So we have EMF 5, we saw that it stepped through salt, so it's not a wraith. So the options that we have are the Spirit, the Shade, the Oni, the Twins, and a Raiju. Spirit, very basic. Ghost type, not really something to worry too much about. The Shade is difficult to find because it likes being very difficult to detect, but considering that it was throwing shit everywhere, I don't think that is going to be a Shade. An Oni is the exact opposite of a Shade, is always going to be active and popping up right in your face. It could be the Twins though, considering that with the EMF reader I was reading 2 readings at the same time. Usually that is like a very Twins kind of thing to do. The Raiju is something that is very happy with electronic equipment. Like, I would like to believe that everything has a creator in some way or form, right? Like, there is no way for out of nothing that suddenly poof, like, no. Something must have happened, something or someone or whatever thing created the universe. Something has to go before that, you know? Something has to be going on. So... that's why I'm just thinking... we won't know. We won't ever know, I think. Even when we die, we won't know. Like, how everything is. We will only know whenever said evidence is being provided in front of us, right? It's a very interesting thing, really. And, yeah, we can indeed be inspired or visited, but indeed they wouldn't take physical form whatsoever. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna just randomly poof up here in front of you and be like, oh, this, that, you know, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, there is still like a hard evidence that it's like the truth, like you can see for yourself with that you can behold with your eyes that it's like there's the evidence, right? Like that will never be presented to us. Like we will only know like if we're dead, and if there's nothing, well, too bad. But if there is something, then which I believe that there is, then I think the questions that we might have will be answered then. But again, it's difficult to say with certainty what is or what isn't unless you have been seeing things. Like for me, at least, like I'm a bit of a skeptic, and for me, it's like that's something that I'm doing like very often. For example, like for me, like for example, I prayed yesterday before I fell asleep. That I was basically praying for guidance and be like, hey, like I want to be a better person. I want to be able to help people better, and I pray for the safety of the people that are dear to me. And I also wanted just some guidance because I know that I'm lost basically. Like I'm basically roaming around aimlessly, and I was basically praying like I just want some guidance. I need help to really know what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, just there's like a little nudge in the right direction basically. It's not that I'm asking like, oh, fix all my problems right now. No, just like, where do I have to go? Like, show me the right direction and I'll go that way. That is basically what I want. And those are like some bigger questions, of course, that I'm asking, where I just want answers. I have questions and I have answers. All right, let's see, Ghost. Can you hear me? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you a goober? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Do you want to hurt us? And I feel like they do want to respond one way or another. Do you want to respond now? I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it that it was the twins. The first time that I saw that EMF reading, there were 2 readings at the same time, even 3, that I'm thinking, ghosts don't do that quickly. Unless you're, of course, with 2. Now, the thing about the twins is that whenever it hunts, the hunts alternate between the twins, of which one is slightly slower than default and the other is slightly faster than default. But in terms of actions, they can do 2 actions at the same time. For example, move an object in the kitchen and then at the same time move an object in the living room. And that is what it picked up, so yeah. I knew it. I am smart, unless I'm being juked. That's also possible. Oh yeah, I get that. Like I'm also the same way, right? I'm also the same way where I would 100% believe it if there was like if I could witness it for myself, right? And then, you know, it would make things so much easier, right? But I'm also the same way. I'm not saying like with me now being, you know, going more back into my Christian roots, for example, it's not that I'm going to claim like, oh, I am a full believer and things like that. Like I'm slowly but surely getting back into it. But with a more with a more objective thinking mind, basically. And it is indeed a faith thing, is that you have to believe, like, even without the evidence, right? Like, that is the thing. And that's why, like, I'm listening to some scriptures and passages of the Bible, for example, just to see, like, what have these dudes seen, right? What has happened? What really happened? And just to see, like, what's really going on. But the thing that makes it even more difficult is those scriptures are ancient. So who knows, like, what else has been tampered with? Like, we don't know. We really don't know, because we weren't there, of course. And, like, for me, it is just interesting to see, like, what is happening, and then also, like, fact check and, like, going back and forth, like, did those events really happen? And the vast majority actually did. So that's why it's interesting to see, like, what happened, what is going on. And yeah, like, I won't admit that I'm like, oh, I fully believe in this and that. Like, that was also part of, like, my prayer last night. But I'm thinking, like, I know that I'm not 100% like a full believer at the moment, but that I want some guidance in that, and I want to be able to, like, to see things clearly and kind of understand things better. But I know that I can't do it alone, and I admitted that. Like, I can't do it. I cannot do that alone. Or, for example, like, just being a better person. Like, I need some kind of guidance for that. But not only that, but also to kind of believe in the things that have happened or whatever, and to follow in their footsteps, right? But it is, it is difficult, and that is, again, like, my skepticism that kicks in, that I'm like, we have a saying where we keep our feet on the ground, basically, that I'm not going to jump to conclusions, and I'm not going to be claiming things like, oh yeah, see, I was this and I'm that I'm going to claim that I'm this and I'm that. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be as honest as I can. So I mean, it is indeed a thing to believe in something that you witness for yourself. For example, I believe bananas to be yellow because you've seen it. You've seen bananas being yellow. But there is, like, indeed a thing that you cannot fact check for yourself. Then again, we can also go back to, like, for example, 1,000 years ago, where those events all have been captured. And even before that, for example, like the times of the Roman Empire and Troy, for example, and all those things, like, those have been fact-checked too, even though we weren't there. So that's also a thing that Van Kick's saying, like, true, we haven't lived those times too, but yet we do believe that it did happen, right? So why couldn't this? Why couldn't the things that were in the scriptures of the Bible, basically? It's the same thing. Whereas things have happened too, like, for example, the crucifixion, whatever, of Jesus was also, it was there. People have fact-checked that. So that is really interesting. That's why I like mixing the two. I like mixing science, history, and faith in like this one thing to really come to a conclusion, right?
Welcome back. I've got some skills training for you.
Yeah, and that's also for me, like, it is, that is what I want, like, understanding and just guidance on, for me, how can I be a better person, and how can I be a better person for other people? That is basically what I want to do, and to help people around me. And like, even like on the way to home yesterday, for example, I was praying as well for the safety of the people dear to me, of being able to be a better person, to basically follow in what Jesus has done, basically follow in his footsteps and be like, hey, how can I be more like you? Like, show me that. Not like show me this instant, but more like give me a little, nudge in the right direction. That's what I want to do. And that's also what my mom is telling me. Like, my mom keeps telling me, I'm so proud of you. My little angel, I am so proud of you. And I am this, and, she's very happy. She still calls me her little angel every time. Yeah, she's a bit of a smaller, she's a bit of a smaller woman, so it's kind of funny she calls me little angel even though I'm towering above her. The spooky farmhouse. Wowie. Maybe I should have double-checked where the breaker is before I entered. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for a very long time. By the way, you know that ghosts are bullshit because... Well, hi, Marcus. Hey there, Marcus.
Why do you come?
Yeah, totally, that's the reason why. But for me... let's see, is this the entry? Yeah, that's the entrance, so... There, and then... Okay, the top left corner. Hey there, Marcus, what's up? So, you know that ghosts are bullshit because of... the ghost stories have always had, like, some kind of a consistency to them, where it's always during spooky atmospheres, right? It's always during the night, always, in abandoned houses and that literally, kind of like we're in right now. It is not exactly the ghosts that make it scary, it's more the environment and just the unknown that scares you. It's not necessarily the ghost in itself that does it. So that's why, like, it's always that. Why aren't ghosts just doing stupid shit like in broad daylight, for example, right? If they would be real, why do they need the night? But yeah, the thing is, like, what I know, like, and that's also something that I prayed for. I'm sorry to keep going on this religion thing, but it's something that I'm really happy for myself, because I do feel like that I'm really trying my best here. That, for example, I know 100% that I'm a sinner, right? 100%. And to be fair, like, honestly, I don't need to live with these sins. Like, I don't need it to live, right? So that is something that that is something that I know for a fact. Like, I don't need sins to live. I mean, Johnny Sins is fine, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I don't need like sin to be, in order to live. Like, I don't need that. And I've also said, like, yeah, you can have it, by Lord in heaven, you can have all of it. Cleanse that stuff off of me. Get this shit off me. Basically like that, right? That's basically what I said. But I was praying, like, get this shit off me. And it's literally something that I don't need it to live. Like, I can do everything I can without it. So that's also something that I do struggle with. For example, the biggest sin that I know that I have is most likely lust. So everything else, I think I'm fine. I think I'm good in that book. And Elvant, what's up? What are you making, Chris the meme? I mean, you cannot say that it isn't true, right? Like, that's the funny part. But yeah, 100%. My biggest issue would be, my biggest sin would be lust. Also, I think the ghost is here. In this small room. We all know that Chris is our local meme deliverer, right? Hello there, Chunker. What's up? Welcome in. By the way, is Steam still shedding itself, or what's happening? Seems to be working. Yeah, I feel like the updates probably did it. But, yeah, in terms of ghosts, like, I don't think that they would, like, start moving shit around or throwing stuff around. You know, the typical ghost things, right? IRL, never seen it happen. Never seen it happen where that happens, where, things are being thrown around or they appear right in front of you. Stuff like that. And if they would, I would tell you. Yeah, you can join after. That's fine. Yeah, see, that is also a very interesting question. Like, what is the rule of someone being a ghost and then staying behind here, out of all places? Yeah, that is also an interesting thing, is that people automatically think that ghosts are always evil, right? I don't think if that would be the case. If ghosts were real, I don't think they're all evil. Alright, are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you stupid? Are you bitch? Are you pizza? Are you French? Where are you? How old are you? Do you want to hurt us? Are you here? Are you cold? Are you something? Are you little bitch? Are you pizza? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be spirit box. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Do you have games on your phone? Don't you guys have phones? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Ghost is not giving me what I want. The true torment of things. But yeah, I personally think, yeah, ghosts, I don't know. I know that there have been things of like ghost sightings and whatever, and that has gone through, you know, since the Middle Ages, especially around then, about like ghost stories and dragons were real and you know, all that kind of stuff, right? I think that is also that ghosts IRL would also be seen as, how would you say it, like folklore things, because like ghosts are like also different in every culture too. Like there's like so many ghosts, right? Alright, I'm just gonna quickly shove something in my my oven, some lasagna, and then my food should be ready by by the time that we have to end the stream. You know, in the meantime, I'm also getting my neck massage because the right side of my neck is absolutely not doing well. It's painful now. Like, where I work is not exactly ergonomic for our necks, just saying. Oh, in the meantime, also, this ghost is not exactly giving me, you know, the things that I would like to see. had a feeling that it was going to be a race. There was salt everywhere, more salt than in League of Legends, and yeah, it didn't step in salt whatsoever. Plus, we also had EMF5, so that kind of gave me a hunch. This is most likely going to be a wraith. There we go. It was one.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Alright, for those that would like to join, this is the code. Have fun. Alright, Chunker, if you're ready, then ready up, and I will let you go solo on intermediate, but I will still lead, or you will still have access to all my stuff. Let's see if you can figure this out.
Joy. All right.
All right, Shankar, you have all the items at your disposal. You could use anything you want, and have fun with it.
Okay.
So far, nothing. Oh, activity in the living room.
Well, Chunk is not dead yet, though, but I'm just checking around with the camera so I can kind of follow where he's going and whatever. I believe in the Chunker that he will solo and figure out what this ghost is.
I'll do my best.
Knitted chalk. Which one is this? This one is Phasmob. Phasmophobia. Okay, maybe I should give Chonker just this one hint, okay? Because otherwise, I'll think he will just be roaming around endlessly.
Okay, now the
So, Chonker, a little hint, and something that you should know, is that ghosts can, like, move around the house, but the ghost room, as in where you can detect what ghost it is always going to be in the same location, at least on the lower difficulties, including this one.
Alright. Cool. I'll cold breath. Gonna grab the thermometer.
Also note that it is important to use your like whenever you place things, for example, like the crucifix doesn't really matter that much, but especially for the book, that you have to place it and not drop it. Like to place it, you should see that there's then like some kind of a that the book will be open instead, so that you can then see that it can be or that it is ready for use. But if the book is closed, then it goes will not write in it.
Yeah, got it. The book's open on the table over here. Lights went out. Oh, yep. I see that. Got a black light on the switch.
By the way, Chonker, little hints. Try grabbing the camera that is in the kitchen. I'll look through it using the night vision. You should be seeing something.
Yep. I see an orb.
All right, place it back on the bipod thingy, and then you know what to do. You also said that you saw a fingerprint on the light switch, right?
Yep, fingerprint on the light switch.
So that means that ultraviolet and ghost orbs are both our evidences that we have now. It's up to you now to find a third one. By the way, Marcus, I can hear that image too. Lizard, lizard, lizard. What is that from, actually?
switcher. Anyone here? You friendly? Are you not friendly? Can you write in the book? Opinion on the Star Wars Disney trilogy?
Honestly, it would have been super funny if the ghost just insta-killed you when he asked that question.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Alright, just for safety precautions, Chonker, get your ass back into the truck, get one of those sandy things, and continue your research.
I assume it was pretty low.
Alright, conduct your further research, and let's see if you can figure it out. There's still some tools that you can use in here. Yeah, I got about 30 minutes left, so everything depends on how fast Chonker can solve this mystery. We'll just do the ghost and that, Eve. I want to teach Chonker that he can, like, how to use the tool so I can basically just play the game. Like that he doesn't constantly need guidance or anything. Also, I don't think that it's going to be ghostwriting. It cannot be ghostwriting anyway, so... Okay, Chonker, another little tip. If the book that you placed is closed... Also, that ghost appeared right there. Just wanted to say hi. Don't worry about it, Chonker. You're fine. Alright, so the tip that I wanted to give you is imagine if you placed a ghostwriting book, right? If for some reason it closed automatically, like you are 100% sure that we didn't close it, then we can assume that it's a ghost, and if a ghost closes the book, that means that ghostwriting is not an option. Also, a little tip: if you go to your journal and you select the spirit box option, you will see that none of the ghosts become available for you to talk to, or to not to talk to verify, right? So that means you only have other options left. The other options would be either EMF, dots, or freezing. You have to look for those three. Okay, for some reason I cannot hear you, but sometimes the game can be buggy like that, so I'm not gonna take it against you or hold it against you. If you talk regularly, like using the local thing. Yeah, I get the feeling that it's probably just worked at this point. Anyway, so the question now is, what did you find? Did you find EMF? I guess that's why you're holding the thing. Did you find EMF? Yeah, the thing is, I just don't know what Chonker has seen. So that's why I'm trying to verify what he has seen. You then chat or type it in chat or something like that. Two readings of what? Like, I need to be need specific thingies about that. But let me help you out for just this bit. Chonker, get one of those sandy things again. I'll try to quickly thing. No, readings do not add up. No, it has to be instantly 5 on one row. And then you have EMF 5. So yeah, get in there, grab one of those sandy things. I'll go in real quick. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Does the red also mean... No, that doesn't mean that there is a thing, right? It responds... Like, we need to hear shit. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Oh, it does? Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Could be that the sound is probably just fucky. So, if it is Spirit Box, then indeed it could be a mimic. But you also saw ghost orbs, as far as I know. So are we indeed dealing with a mimic then? Let's see through that camera thing. Oh, okay, like, that's what I meant, okay. So no spare box then so far. So, yeah. Still not a response though. So yeah, we don't have a spare box just yet. We do still have ghost orbs. Was not ghost riding. It is being derpy. Ghost gives the third piece. Yeah, I'm gonna check for the temps again, just in case. When everything else is already done. Temperatures are not freezing, at least not yet. But are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you a bitch? Are you a motherfucker? I don't know. What else do you want from me, Ghost? Alright, cool, we saw that. That was a Dots thing. Yep, time to leave, time to go. Not that it's a problem, Ghost, but just that Lunta can join. I saw it. The Dots indeed. Alright, so encircled Dots, it's a phantom. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you.
What do you mean it's a banshee? Wait a minute. Dots? UV. You said you had UV. And ghost. Never mind, Never mind. I can't read. I was being distracted. Chunker, this is on you. This is entirely on you.
What do you mean?
This is entirely Chonker's fault. Okay, I had nothing to do with this. He was doing the research, okay?
What do you mean? We saw the ghost orb. There was a fingerprint on the light switch, and it came on a Dots projector.
Yo, what up? Nah, she's
The
just
Lunta is
messing with
here,
you.
and
It's,
let's do this.
Tabby accidentally had Spirit Box checked instead of Ghost Orb,
Oh.
so it's completely Tabby's fault. Don't let her gaslight you.
Yeah, I still don't have that card. I still don't have it.
Oh, you can collect tarot cards. Nice.
Right, check the equipment. Get set up before investigating. Do it so.
Alright, for this round, Lunta is going to be your tutor.
Oh boy, let's go. How do you use the night vision again?
Hold T by default.
Holding T by default.
Ah, got it.
Should be holding your flashlight button.
I think I dropped the flashlight.
The fuse box is probably downstairs. Turn on the power. Okay, power is down.
I'm seeing my breath. That's a sign.
Oh yeah, that means that's probably a ghost room. Are you?
Hey yo, this guy has a triple monitor set up. That's pretty nice.
Okay, most likely not third box.
So, what I did see though is like a singular ghost orb, so.
.5. Oh, something in the kitchen. Or not. I'm gonna go grab the book.
So ghost orb most likely.
She did say she saw one.
I just made a movie out of it. If you check your evidence in the videos, you should see the ghost orb video. media, not fucking. Oh god. We got another movie filmed. Oh, -1, -1, negative 0.1. Nice finds.
Okay, see, Chunku, you're already being a lot less nervous compared to how Lunta was, to when Lunta played Phasma for the first time. That was fun.
Oh fuck, it's Revan.
Yeah, we got raided. And yeah, I got 3 signals on this thing.
And just like that, 2 hours and a half of streaming have already passed. Already? What the hell is with time, like, moving so quickly? Why can't I do that when I'm at work?
we're playing with Ouija board, by the way.
So, are you going to ask the legendary question of how many pickers I can fit up his ass?
Doesn't
You
work,
already
I
did.
tried.
Oh, it's in this room, right? Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Okay. That's true.
You're gonna have to ask some questions to the Ouija board to drop your sanity for the objective.
Well, the sanity at the moment on average is 48, so it should be hunting.
No, I'm saying for the objective. Sanity has to be below 25. And it just touched the crucifix.
Yeah, I'll go. Just go. Yes, I saw the stream. You were on 0, Lunto.
Yeah, but we need to be low. That's the thing. We need to be low for the challenge to question. You can hide in a corner for all I care.
The board's in here.
I'm gonna play a bit with the sound recorder. You have
Where are you?
You can re-listen to it in the media panel.
Goodbye.
Run. Next question.
Someone died. Oh god, Tucker died. No!
This is not you, Lunta. You killed Chalker. For the sake of your objective, Chalker had to
No,
die.
I didn't! You guys were stupid enough to stay in place after it wandered here after the ghost event. Then it decided to hunt. That's not my fault.
I didn't make it hunt. It hunt by itself.
That is your fault. You were being the tutor. You're being the tutor. Why didn't you tell him?
You should kill that Fortnite. You're a higher level than me. What the fuck?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
There you go, Chalker. Your first death. How does it feel?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, so let this be a lesson. When we're at low sanity, and the ghost does a ghost event, if it decides to hunt immediately after the event, he will spawn where the event ended. So staying where he roamed during an event is not a good idea. That's why he managed to evade the crucifix, because he wanted to art location and then started the hunt there.
Got it. That was fun though.
Yeah, then again, it was a Revenant. It was basically impossible to run away from a Revenant because once it sees you, it goes in max speed. If it was another ghost, we could have be able to run away, but yeah, not with a Revenant.
Right, alright, so the Revenants are pretty much the fastest ones.
Only
Revenants are one of the speediest ones, if not the speediest one.
Anyone, they're just roaming around during hunt, they're the slowest ghosts. But the moment they spot someone, they go super max speed to the last position they saw that person.
Alright, I will have to go for now because, well, it's 9 p.m, so I need to get ready for work, eat, and all that jazz. Do hope you enjoyed the Phasmoodoo sessions.
It was good, yeah, I liked it, it was fun. My first death.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, that being said, I will have to end the stream here. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Also, Trav, thank you so very much for the 11-month sub. I really hope that you're taking good care of yourself and treat yourself to something nicer, right? But yeah, we'll have to prepare for work, eat, and all that kind of stuff. And get ready to go. And tomorrow will be more streaming, more shenanigans. And always more than welcome to tune in. If you guys want to DM me, always can. And if there's anything that I can do to help you out with, let me know. So for now, I would say do take care. Have a good night's rest for those that are going to bed. Stick around for the raid. And remember that I love you all for being you.